Hello, welcome to the stream. It is I, Sunny Bear, your gaming tech priest. Hope you're doing well, and happy holidays. Today we're playing Rogue Trader. It has been a long while, a very long while. I don't know if I want to start a new campaign or continue with the old one. I should continue with the old one because I have my party pretty stacked already. Let me turn the volume down just a tiny bit. That way I'm not competing with the game. Constantly. The audio in game windows collapse. Alright, I think we're just gonna continue. It's been a long while. The last time I was streaming, my character was on this side and I was a little more human. Now I've been transformed. The tech priest. Last I checked, it was like 5 months ago. Was the last played this game. So it's gonna be a bit of a slow crawl to get back to what I was doing. They said they improved a ton in this game. I wonder how much. It's a lot smoother for sure. What am I doing here? How to masters of ceremonies. Okay. Yeah, it has been a long time. Holy crap. Why are we summoned here again? Throne room, house one, Velasquez, Dragonis, Montes, one. Ceremonies out that take place on Dragonis and the Montes system, overseeing preparation and master of ceremony is waiting in the palace. Okay, we're going. Oh, here. Master of ceremonies. The servant in fine clothes offers a deep bow. Ladyship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking as monumental and glorious as the Magna Cessio ceremony. What should I say? Have you been entrusted with arranging? You have been entrusted with arranging festivities? Is everybody ready? Then let us begin. The ceremony will have to wait. You have been entrusted with arranging festivities? I have indeed, your ladyship. I have been given the high honor of being steward of this eminent palace, and on the occasion of your ladyship's accession, I will be overseeing the preparations for the ceremony. How's Drivestem, to whom you entrust the arrangements for the festivities, wishes you for good fortune, and is sincerely delighted to serve you as they served the Honorable Theodora von Valancius before you. Everything ready? The palace decorations are prepared and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged, and the guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or awaiting invitation in near orbit. The servants are already in your chambers to see to it that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Then let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day. Gain 70 experience. Nice. Maybe I should flip my character over to the other side once again. Here, let's do it. There you go. Let us flip over. And then I guess I could bring Chad over too. Alright, there we go. Cool. Rejoice, one of Valencia's subjects. In honor of her ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you her favor. To remind the people of their humility and loyalty for the next cycle, administration in temples in the Valencia will be performed without interruption. Every subject is to attend service and offer prayer, gratitude, God Emperor. Keep the faith and praise the pious rogue trader. Wow, that's crazy. I stopped playing right before I ascended to become a rogue trader. Well, before the actual ceremony, like right before it, 5 months ago. And all of a sudden I stopped for some reason. Huh. Maybe it's because of the new game. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. And now I'm a tech priest. Let me just scoot myself back a little bit. There we go. The crowd below is roiling, their electrified exaltation filling the air of Dargonis. Thousands of throats chant your name. You are at the apex of this world and all others. Master of ceremonies, amplified by the 1,000 voxes, by 100 voxes, the voice of the master ceremonies booms. Rejoice, subjects of Dargonis. You have granted the felicity of witnessing your mistress, a great honor bestowed upon us by rogue trader Pandora von Valencia, excruciator of outsiders, who eradicated the heresy of xenophilia and cleansed Janus. Oh, they're talking about destroyed the Eldorion Janus. Oh, this is the consequence. Decision consequence. Destroyed the Eldorion Janus. The heresy of xenophilia. Oh, it's Xenos, a term used within the Imperium to refer to aliens. Val Xena. And cleansed Janus. Indeed, I did. A hush falls over the crowd, who gaze upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battle of Dargonis. Like children, they await the word of their almighty mother. Ooh. Cool. Okay, which one should I choose? I know this is a dogmatic run, but I just want to see what the others are. Turn to the master of ceremonies and speak right to the Vox. I am expected to say something to them. I won't talk to rabble. Take it away. And speaking right into the Vox. This is like the irony playthrough, I guess. Serve faithfully, and I will lead you to prosperity. The current expanse will enrich us all. Oh, that's simple. Heretical. Remember that you have no other ruler but me. For any who dares to forget this, the howls of demons from the warp will sound like the babblings of babies, and Xena's blades will seem like a soft feather and feathered bed compared to the terror or to the horror of the punishment I will inflict. Heretical iconoclast. You're not the coming day. Henceforth, you're all my charges. Or dogmatic. Praise the Emperor, faithful souls. The darkness around us may be fierce, but the blaze in our hearts is fiercer still. Evil will burn. The crowd erupts with frenzied cries. Hundreds of people pull out knives and with ardent jubilation howls carve crude, bleeding Aquillas on their faces, sharing with the martyrdom of the protector of humankind, the God Emperor. Nice. Pascal sketches a blessing in the air, with many of your subjects wearing beefy smiles, copying it. Technomats in grease-stained robes, bureaucrats scratching at scrolls with autoquill's fingers, and aristocrats flaunting their costly augmentations onto the world as civilized as Dargonis. There are many who honor the Omnissiah and his priests. Adequate. Dargonis has not disappointed. Abelarth forces the smile of satisfaction from his face and whispers to you. You remember the next part, yes? Your ladyship will be asked to take the oath. Oh, here we go. The Master of Ceremonies bows to you with great reverence. Let the oath of the von Valancius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your ladyship. Your ladyship, I, Pandora, rogue trader by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the pagan of humanity. I, Pandora, rogue trader of the grace, by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Your lips repeat the words of the ancient oath. Unbroken by adversity, you walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. You hear a rumble. It is the roar of the sea of your subjects. With jubilation and devout fear, they welcome your ascension. It is done. Nice. Yay, my subjects love me. Pause. Oh, I have a lot of weapons. Nice. Alright, I've ascended. Magna Cessio ceremony is taking place in Dargonis. The name Pandora von Valancius is spreading across Kronos' expanse in a resounding echo. Ooh, new rumor. King Killer, the rogue trader, by the force of her words and faith, overpowered and the unfathomable entity serving the archenemy. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty. Hell yeah. Eccentric animal all over. Word of the Lord Captain's unusual fondness for bizarre rodents is quickly spreading across the ship deck. Hey, an animal lover. burning worlds. The Calabascan, wait, Cas, Casbel, Casbalacan ship is seeking burning worlds and is willing to pay for information on them. The purpose of their search is unknown. Sounds like they're burning heretics or something. The governor of Amberworld has spoken of a heavenly chariot of the CERN King of Distortion, a local god whom deforms the bodies of the people. It seems this chariot is some kind of anomaly manifesting in the system. Heavenly chariot. What's the system again? In the footsteps of history, the wandering trader calling himself the Pilgrim gave the rogue trader ancient imperial documents as a token of thanks. If the scrolls are to be believed, around 2 centuries ago, at some crossing of paths in the expanse, an entire imperial world perished. Whoa. Treasure in the ocean. Rumors have reached the rogue trader of a Xeno ship that has wrecked on one of the ocean worlds on the Coronis Expanse. Let's go hunt it down. These are all the rumors. Warden of the Expanse. Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar is a powerful and mysterious figure who plays a pivotal role in the fate of the Cronus Expanse. His power is so great that it extends even over rogue traders. Ooh. I mean, he's the Lord Inquisitor. Jesus. No, an emperor. You know? His word is like, to defy him is to defy the emperor. Even more than regular inquisitors. Unidentified wood ship. According to the satellites, one of the unidentified wood ships circling a nearby star has landed on a large uninhabited world in the system. Which system? I don't know. I was reading all the rumors and stuff before I keep going. Because I need a refresher, dude. Show complete quests. No, don't show me complete quests. On extremely rare occasions, the Jukari have been observed stealing suns in the Coronis Expanse. Such notorious raids wreaked devastation across entire solar systems. But it is the frequency with which these malicious Xenos are depriving humanity of valuable stars that raises suspicion. That's insane. They just steal stars straight up. You're ending life on like a fucking galaxy scale. Like, holy shit. They throw so many things off balance. Look at a prompt. Like, you're basically taking gravity away from worlds that use that gravity to make everything work to begin with. Holy shit. That's insane, dude. Look at that prompted this increase in their repetitious activities. Imagine just living all of a sudden everything just goes dark. You're just like, what? Wait, what? Like north and south and everything would just be out of whack. Jeez. That's insane. Xenos on the rampage. There are whispers on footfall about Xenos. Those cursed enemies of humanity, carrying out raids on inhabited worlds and ruthlessly destroying imperial outposts. That's a given. Angels of the Emperor in the Expanse. Travelers arriving on footfall bring with them rumors of the Emperor's blessed angels coming to the region to repel the Xeno threat. The holy warriors are few in number and are fighting in the furthest flung reaches of the Cronus Expanse. Nice. I mean, I know that. Eye of the magnetic storm. Rogue Trader's augurs cannot pierce through the magnetic storm raging above the planet. Only truly powerful secret technologies can gaze into the eye of the storm. Outposts in need of help. An outpost in the Forgotten Twins is in need of resources provision. Bit by bit. Rogue Trader's crew once again came across the plundered vessel containing the ancient machines. This time, tech priests greedily inspect everything down to the last cog. But all they were able to scavenge was another fragment of the archaeotype mechanism. Perhaps somewhere in the expanse there are more ships like this one. What's left in here? The Rogue Trader's crew discovered a cache in a frozen world. The cache was filled with suspicious substances. One can only hope the owner will not be too aggravated by their loss. Uh-oh. Feel like that's a future encounter coming up. Okay, I already read all this. Quests time. Alright. I'm on chapter 2. Man, I have not gone far in terms of the overall game, but I feel like I need to continue on with this game. Alright, cool. Or maybe I need to do a settings. Maybe turn on the sound a little more. Check. Okay, cool. I still need to read all of this so I can get a bearing of what's going on and what I should be doing. Because it's been months. 5 months, actually. According to YouTube. Alright. Where the shadows are deepest of all. Where are the shadow quarters? The poorest footfall asteroids have been placed under quarantine. The authorities have suspected an outbreak of disease or infestation. Or an infestation of parasites. Wait for a situation to resolve itself. Yeah, I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do? It's vital to keep an eye on any potential threat. Local inhabitants or the liege of footfall can provide more info. There are people still inside the quarantine zone and no one's prepared to help them. The Lord Captain decided against going to the dangerous location in person. However, the liege believes that after the death of the last victim, the area can be safely disinfected. Oh man, I took the dogmatic route of not helping them, I feel. Dreams and stories. Mysterious caches contained in Footfall, but connected to Footfall's origins are scattered across this station. To discover what secret they hold, the Rogue Trader must find all the places indicated in the clues. Look for a cache in the old tunnel in the shadow quarters. Oh, I can't because I need to wait for where the shadow is the deepest. Yeah, see, part of shadow quarters, the poorest have been placed under quarantine. I think that's where I need to go. So these two are connected. This one's connected to the first one. Okay, so I guess we gotta do this one. The Emperor and my right. The Von Valancius Protectorate is emerging from a crisis, and that means it is once again an interesting prospect for external predators. To avoid leading the major players of the Cronus Expanse into temptation, the Rogue Trader should assess her right to Theodora's legacy. So I already talked to the Master. Talked to the Vox Master. We already did the ceremony. Now enjoy the reception. The nobles of the Protectorate and influential guests have gathered at the reception in honor of Theodora von Valancius's heir. The social occasion is a political event where alliances will be forged which is why the rogue trader must seize the opportunities presented to her. The master of ceremonies should be notified of the end of the reception. Talk to the rogue traders, Winter Scale and Corda. Let's go inside. You talk to the major powers. Let's bring up the map. Are they even here? That's my party. These swords belong to a presumptuous governor of the Fabian. Oh, I can't read that fast. Hope your ladyship is pleased and not tired yet. You wish to revive yourself a little. I suggest proceeding to the courtyard. Find me. Be so bold. Many guests have chosen to move to the fresh air and will be eager to offer you their congratulations. Don't worry, I wish you tired to my chamber. What do you think of the reception? It is magnificent. I dare say it will live on as the primer high society event of the sector for many years. I'll return to my guests. They'll be delighted. Glory to the Valencia's dynasty. Trying to make the camera follow my character. I forgot how to do that. I guess I can't do that. I don't remember. What the heck? Can't move this anymore? Interesting. Okay, they are here. How do I make it so that it always follows this character? Let's talk to Corda. Incendia Corda. Pandora, it is my pleasure to congratulate you on claiming your inheritance. Now you carry upon your shoulders the great many duty entrusted by the Emperor, to us by the Emperor himself, to oversee the sector and remain vigilant as we strike down any and all corruption that dares to raise its head to your domain. You've been acquainted but a moment, and you're already getting to work on the new blood with your sermons. Then again, word is that you two are as thick as thieves already. Well then, Pandora, you are our new equal now. Is that it? Caligos Winter Scale. examines you as if you were a curio. Oh boy, freaking Caligos. Jesus. He's also in the Road Trader tabletop. He's an NPC, or like, you know, a rival Road Trader. Those are the Road Traders. Not Coley. I welcome you to my domain, honored guest. Smirk arrogantly at Caligos. I wouldn't rush to call us equals. Are you sure the Winter Scale Dynasty can compete with the Von Valancius Protectorate? Well, Sanguinala. We rogue traders should stand against evil together, shoulder to shoulder, even if someone's trying to shoulder us out of the way. Welcome to Dargonis, my friends. You observe the rogue traders. Caligos Winterscale is a broad-shouldered, athletic-looking man. He frequently flashes a bright smile, no less dazzling than the blade of the power axe he carries. Every part of him, from the toes of his magnificent boots to the tips of his hair, radiates strength and the desire to live and win. His smile is crooked, as if ready to turn into a hostile snarl at any moment. Next to him is a moving hulk of a man in clad armor. His low forehead and gloomy face bears signs of degradation, and his bloodshot eyes are expressionless like a pair of glass buns. Incendia Corda radiates cosmic cold. Her skin is unnaturally white, and a nervous tick is constantly tugging at her left side of her noble visage. Garbed with full dress uniform adorned with purity seals, she is the embodiment of a true imperial aristocrat. Haunting her side is a gaunt shadow of a priest with plain black robes. Hieronymus Dolorosa, whom you met from Footfall, gives you a respectful nod. There, nod coldly. I welcome you to my domain, cold guest. Winterscale chuckles. This one has teeth. She knows that there is no friends among rogue traders, only rivals. Don't worry, we won't try to bite a piece out of your protector today, so not as to ruin the celebration. Rein in your avarice. Avarice. Rein in your avarice, Caligos. All that you own blessing belongs to the Emperor, and you are nothing more than a steward. Look at all of the esteemed Pandora's possessions are likewise his property. Surely you would not dare to lay claim to that which belongs to him. Winterscale, I am starting to get the impression that you do not like me. Incendia, your support is greatly appreciated. What do you think of celebration? Enjoy the evening. I must take my leave. Incendia Corda, as it is yours, Pandora. I come bearing generous gifts for your protectorate. It is a sign of my gratitude for not being tempted by the words of Footfall's masters, for not going against me. Not being tempted. What happened? I refused to help Footfall with shipments of grain and allowed the Cordia dynasty to take control of the station. Nice. I hope you will become my trusted ally and not follow Theodore's footsteps. Sandy's take strikes again, contorting her face. Medicaid test failed. Reese holds up his hand to placating gesture. None nor without fault, noble Incendia. At what point is there in targeting someone for their turpitude when their true piety can never be found? But the true purity can never be found. What's with all these days? Ornament, your appearance here is unexpected. I take it you're not overly fond of Theodora. Thank you for this visit, Incendia. I appreciate the gesture, but I must decline. Your gifts feel too much like dividing the spoils of robbery. Let's see. Let's do 3. Incendia lowers her eyes and says without animosity. She was of the same breed as us. He stops short, then continues in a lower voice. Conceited Islam, unaware of the Emperor's stern gaze set upon her. I do not doubt her wisdom and courage, but Theodora did not have a shred of humility or the fear of his wrath. You know whose name Incendia almost uttered. You have heard of it in your former life, more than once. Aspis Corda, a rogue trader of the Cronus Expanse, an infamously merciless and avaricious pillager who was scarcely different from a common pirate and heretic. One would never think so by looking at Incendia Vastal Corda, but it appears that she and Aspis are related. Oh. Before becoming a rogue trader, you were a Calixian crime lord. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. So even I knew this name even before I became a rogue trader. Well, I, for one, like Theodora. The stories they told of her travels to nameless stars. And yes, there was no fear in her. Scale sighs pensively, and his lively expression grows a little grayer. As for Corda, I certainly heard of her name before. They say she was an unrivaled plunderer and raider. I wonder just how much of her ways her successor has inherited. They Corda in the eye. Start picking fights with her, Jesus. Okay, let's go on with that. Let's see. The example of the contempt aspect is a warning to us all, even among rogue traders, empowering by the Emperor himself. See a perversion can blossom. You notice Incendia seemingly freeze and choke up at the mention of Aspis, but the priest's condemning words cause her icy rigid to evaporate, and her dark eyes fill with righteous fury. Incendia's face twitches with the rhythm of artillery fire. That reprobate is my forebear and my curse. Aspis Cordia was a cruel, covetous, blaspheming monster. She fraternized with Xenos. She despised with a faith. She robbed and slaughtered. She was drawn to the dark secrets. One day, she boarded her ship and vanished into the depths of the Cronus Expanse. She was declared missing, but I know Bloody Day will come when we see Aspis Cordia's battle flagship once more. Uh-oh. So that's how she became rogue trader. The last one just say peace out. That's with all these days. I am setting that pirate's den straight. Having sensed the approaching reckoning, a number of blasphemers revolted. I had to remind them that all we had are blessings granted by us, by the grace of the Emperor, air being one of them. The empty modules will be given over to St. Jerusalem's mission once they are repressurized. Down. Erroneous and Bosa. Under the esteem and Sendia's rule, Footfall is headed for purgation and prosperity. But it is burden of depravity persists still. It is a heavy one. Oh, as long as it's going right. Caliga's tone is merry and teasing. Why, I've heard that Footfall is going to be patrolled by your punitive squads. Oh, pardon me. Professional units, was it? And any accusation of lacking piety is enough to warrant an arrest. Prosperity takes such fascinating forms. Hieronymus, your appearance here is unexpected. The esteemed Hieronymus is my confessor. I am greatly obliged to him for agreeing to accompany me on this journey. He bows respectfully. May the Emperor's light guide your way across the abyss of human wickedness. I see that faith is more than just a word to you. She smiles, wrecked by a tick, looks sinister. Jeez. Faith is everything to me. In his name, I have eradicated corruption on 100 worlds, and will do so 1,000 more. And do so on 1,000 more. By his will, I hunt down pirates and desolate their vile nests. Let the quarter name make any firebrand tremble. For sooner or later, I will cast them into the void. I believe you understand me. After all, your ascension was accompanied by the sounds of holy hymns over the planet. With this song of righteousness on your lips, your subjects walk towards a dark future filled with blood and trials. The funny thing is, people still call me the foul-tempered tyrant in all this. Caligos' amiable smile somehow resembles the bare teeth of a wild animal. Thank you for your visit, Incendia. Appreciate gesture, very much declined. Okay, we'll take the gift. The Emperor's faithful must support each other. She smiles, but her smile turns out a little crooked as a nervous tick shoots through her pale cheek. I swear on his name, if you two start a liturgy right now, I'm going back to my ship. Caligos erupts into a booming laughter. After the frustration with his voice does not escape your notice. But still, I'm starting to get your impression that you do not like me. Am I supposed to? After you and Incendia made off with my Footfall? Oh wait. You refuse to help Footfall with shipments in grain and luck. Oh yeah. So the rule in Footfall is that whoever is the last rogue trader to step foot on there is the person to claim Footfall until the next person comes. And if the rogue trader isn't there, then there's no one to contest, so it becomes yours. But if the rogue trader is still there, then they would have to, battle it out or something. It's bad enough that the warp storm has ravaged my protectorate and ruined my hunt, And now my dearest comrades are busy divvying up my territories behind my back? Caligos looks you in the eye with a challenge in his gaze. You abandoned Footfall to its fate, and Lady Incendia saved his people from certain death. Smile brazenly. You want Footfall back? Then try to take it back. Jesus. Incendia, he's right. Footfall must be returned to his custodianship. I heard that Caligos Winterscale was a daring explorer, hunter, and trader, but all he does is blame circumstances of his failure. Me, Incendia, the Wolfstorm, anything but himself. Damn. Straight up shut him down. No, let's not pick a fight that hard on him. Winterscale bares his teeth ominously, a wild spark playing in his eyes. You speak of salvation? You think that now Footfall is safe? While Footfall was in my charge, I graciously guarded its trade routes. But now their safety is no longer my concern. In my accordance with my privileges, I hereby declare Furibundus and the neighboring systems to be free hunting zone. Any item of the cargo procured in it by a subject of mine will be considered a fair trophy rather than proceeds of piracy. How fares your protectorate? I'm glad that the matter of Footfall is settled. Caligos waves you off. Protectorate? More like the bleeding scraps of one. The warp storm tore it into shreds, but my servants will piece it back together. And if they don't, I'll chop off their heads and find myself more capable helpers. Lord Imperium succeeded. Something strikes you as strange. Caligos Winterscale wasn't always this nonchalant about his protectorate. He used to be known as shrewd and business-minded, even concerned for his subjects, but it seems he has grown bored of ruling. Nice. I'm glad that the matter of Footfall is settled. Of course you are. I doubt you would be glad if I came here with an army and reduced your capital to ruins. He laughs heartedly. What do you think of the celebration? Enjoy the evening. Must take my leave. What do you think? I like it. Caligos looks around hawkishly. One can instantly tell that we've been invited by a rogue trader, not some administratum bootlicker. We are conquerors of the wild sectors, slayers of unknown beasts, executioners of Xeno empires. Caligos, you take this opportunity to learn. This is what the palace of the rogue trader looks like. Not like the Xeno menagerie, pirate's treasure hold, or however difficult it may be for you to believe it, an orbital brothel. Enjoy the evening. I must take my leave. Oh, believe me, I tend to enjoy myself to the full, to justify so long a voyage, if nothing else. Keep the faith, Pandora. The Emperor protects. Alright, cool. The nobles of the Protectorate and influential guests have gathered at the reception hall. The Von Valancius is there. The social occasion is a political event where alliances will be forged, which is why the rogue trader must seize the opportunity to protect her. To present to her. Oh, okay. Tide rogue trader ordered master of ceremonies to end his threat. Oh, wait. What's that? Contracts. You have a new contract? Unquenchable greed. Rogue trader has been contracted by a high-ranking administrative official who previously helped with reclaiming a relic of Saint Cognatius from House Corda. He enjoyed the generous bribes and would like some more. In exchange for the riches he requested, he promises that an error will creep into the administrative calculation so that all provisions from the agri world Merchant's Alpha will be shipped to Dargonis instead of Navy's orbital fortress of Dargonis second. Should we? I feel like we would mess it up. Tools of Righteousness. Oh, this is the new one. Intend on bringing the world of iniquity to imperial compliance. Incendia Corda is facing a prolonged campaign to weed out planet's blasphemous element. She will pay a generous price for formidable steel giants of Kiavagama, vested holy armor and armed with the Emperor's righteous fury. Ooh, okay, yeah, sure. I need more to extract them anyways. Inspection master. Oh, I need to get more people, it seems. Blood and Nephilim. Caligos Windsor Scale has found out that the secret of the gas rectoriums had been stolen from him. However, he's willing to leave that unfortunate instance in the past, offering the prospect of much greater gains. He's now captivated by the idea of seizing House Corda's Nephilim rigs on the frozen world of Lucent Breath. For Caligos himself, it would appear the profit is mere side benefit of the opportunity to massacre large numbers of House Corda's servants on planetary battles. He's offering to pay with aforementioned priceless flammable liquid in exchange of fighting force he is desperately lacking. Damn, we can fuck up. We can fuck over House Corda. Jesus. Sending our people to go kill him. We just get promethium and chemicals, that's all. We just we decline that? I don't think we can. Ugh, so much reading, jeez. This is why I didn't want to play this game. Because I was like, I just wanted to play games. I didn't want to read. Incident. Almost does not remember how it came to be. Perhaps as Von Valancia's dynasty holds the key to understanding the mystery of how this strange entity used to be in the bowels of the rogue trader's ship. Perhaps the answer in the mysteries represents itself in time. Oh, wait to search. Trade Protector request. The Lord Captain is to take Theodora von Valancia's place as ruler of the Protectorate. Command it with success. The rogue trader must master every aspect of her newly acquired power. Complete a development project of the highest difficulty in any colony. Every vassal world is a treasure and a source of wealth. However, by managing these worlds with prudence and undertaking new development projects, one can make them deliver even greater results. Cool. What's going on, Janus? Lord Captain's presence is needed. Travel to the colony and explore what happened to the planet. Eh? Oh, man. What time we need to go to Janus? We need to talk to the Master of Ceremonies and this shit. I hope the leadership is pleased and tired. Blah, blah, blah. Your chambers are ready, but I must inform you that your servitors are over there. He points at the servitor standing in the corner, dressed in your ladyship's livery. Approached me and said that it has a message for you. Its speech was surprisingly fluent and expressive for a servitor. So I think someone must have put this message into it. He drops the voice into a whisper. It could be a secret dispatch. Last thing I wish to do right now is speak to a servitor. Please allow me to escort you, your ladyship.
Your chambers are ready, your ladyship. Guards! Intruder!
Quiet. Time to sleep. We need to talk in private. We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
Oh, snaps. The Lord Inquisitor himself is here. Holy shit. Okay, things just got interesting. I was falling asleep. The same man you saw among your guests is waiting for you in the chambers with the look of someone who is supposed to be there. He casts a cold, assessing gaze over you from the top to bottom. No one save Pandora has ever allowed themselves in the liberty of looking at you in such way. That's the motherfucking Lord Inquisitor Calcazar himself. Ishara, a woman behind Calcazar, clad in black armor, glares at you. Her face is predatory, readiness for immediate violence, the hallmark of a professional bodyguard. Remind me who you are. Will my servant live? Heinrichs, I thought we were friends, but friends don't bring each other's chambers in the middle of the night with weapons, do they? Heinrichs, you owe me a shuttle. If the Inquisition wishes to talk with me, I am glad to be of service. You think you can barge into my chambers? You're quite mad, Inquisitor. Oh no, he can't. Aim your weapon at the intruder. If something looks like an assassination and smells like an assassination, perhaps I ought to start treating it like one. Oh no. It's a talk. If the Inquisition wishes to talk with me, I am glad to be of its service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account.
The Inquisitor's sharp gaze is fixed on a point directly between your eyes.
Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
After saying these words, he shoots a search look from under his brow, like a regicide player who made the first move and is now watching for his opponent's reaction. Feels an awful lot like an interrogation. What do you wish to know about the Janus events on Janus? What questions do you have for me on Kiyawagama? Does Yukari have shown interest in me? Or referring to my ruined capital? Wait. You wish to know about the stuff on Janus?
What drove you to give a planet into the charge of a heretic and a servant of the archenemy?
What drove you to give a planet into the charge of a heretic and a servant of the... Oh shit. Vistinia Vinet remain in charge of Janus. This is an outrageous provocation. You have evidence for her guilt. Wait, what? I had no idea that happened. This is why I didn't like her, I assure you. Her death warrant has already been signed. If this is true, I am ready to accept punishment for overlooking a traitor in my protectorate. You have evidence of her guilt.
Do you think the servants of the Inquisition are in the habit of calling the innocent heretics? Such lamentable distrust. I will remember it.
Oh no.
The Inquisition knows that it has been many years since Vistenza Viat fell under the influence of the heretics who insinuated themselves into her entourage, and that she has adopted the blasphemous beliefs whispered to her by the arch-enemy. For years we have kept a close eye on Vistenza, and we are ready to put an end to her little depravities the moment she crosses the line and becomes a true threat.
See, this is what happens when you don't play a while. Because I had no idea who this character is. How did you become so remarkably well informed? He's a fucking Lord Inquisitor. We knew about this, Janus. Why didn't you intervene yourself? What question you have? We knew about what was happening on Janus. Why didn't you intervene yourself?
I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error. Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take.
Questions you have for me on Cuba?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubis Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Let's see. Made every effort and saw to it that every seed of heresy was exterminated. Though Kiabagama is tainted no more. I can vouch for that. My protectorate is a complex mechanism. I wasn't willing to put its performance at risk because of some paranoid fears. Truly? I must confess, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. My servants usually handle such matters. Let the priesthood of the Cubis Delphim belong answer for his crimes. The Adeptus Mechanicus will do well to watch their members more closely. I wish to observe how the seeds of corruption will behave. It is prudent to study one's enemy. If I have erred, I am willing to repent and cast the colony into the fire.
I hope you are sufficiently thorough. If you are not, you will be called to account.
Uh-oh. The Jakari have shown an interest in me. Are you referring to my ruined capital?
Yes, yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart. Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
Uh-oh. Imperium succeed. Xenos made more attempts on St. Drusus's life than mine. Or does that make him a traitor too? Ooh. We had to succeed in waging a war with Xenos and a war to the death. My worlds are being plundered and desolate. If that burns me in apostate, then I will invite you to be my judge. What can I say? I'm lucky. That's the reason I'm alive. I admit no guilt. But I agree that it does seem Xeno made more attempts on St. Drusus's life than mine. Does that make him a traitor too?
So you already think you're cut from the same cloth as St. Drusus, do you? Ambitious? I'll make note of it.
How did you become so remarkably well informed?
Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know about your life? It is my job to know everything, and I do it very well. Keep that in mind.
I've answered all your questions.
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvia about you?
Uh-oh.
The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character, but it won't in this case. The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future.
Oh, nice.
I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
Theodora cooperate with you? Why such interest in my person? Blackmail? To what end? I am the rogue trader. I am a rogue trader, and this is a flagrant violation of my privileges. What kind of deals are we talking about? Why are you interested?
You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector. but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? Then why are the pirates themselves clueless?
Hmm.
The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades, and there is a logic and method to their previously chaotic raids. Even 2 packs of space wolves, blessed space marines summoned in my name, did not cool their interest in the expanse.
Oh wow. He summoned space wolves here?
A mighty explorator fleet, which has studied the expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. House Chorda has clamped down on insurgents, yet its acts of brutality breed troublemakers just as quickly as they're executed. And this bloody carousel has consumed the attention of the esteemed incendiar. Caligos Winterskill has abruptly lost all interest in his domain, and his only apparent concern now is hunting ever more dangerous xenobeasts. And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished, stabbed in the back by her own master of whispers. The Expanse is swiftly losing its protectors right when communication with the Imperium is being disrupted by the raging warp. Basically, all the Expanse has left is me and you, if you follow my instructions. And benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it.
Ah, that's why she's able to like just do anything she wants without anyone chirping, because she was working under the Holy Inquisition. Or, I mean, she was under the umbrella of the Inquisition. What ideas are we talking about?
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them. Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Agazar removes a signet ring from his finger and hands it to you. You notice an intricate personal coat of arms on it. Straight up, wow.
The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Scarlet means that you have shed your blood for the good of the Imperium, and therefore, you deserve to have his servants shed their blood for you.
Wow, insane. Scarlet Signet of the Inquisition. The wearer gains plus 25 persuasion and Inquisitor's Decree ability. This ability can only be used once for combat. The fuck is the Inquisitor's Decree? Grants 30 momentum. Removes burning, bleeding, and toxin from the wearer and their allies. Yo! That's insane! Until the end of combat. Wow. And gain temp wounds and armor. Wow. What do I say? Well, I'm gonna go with dogmatic, but let's see what the other selections are. This is ring all favors the House of Valances can expect from the Inquisition. Bow your head respectfully. behalf of my house, I, Pandora von Blancers, hereby promise to guarantee to offer the Inquisition any assistance it may require. The Emperor protects. Smile. I see no reason to refuse such generous offer. I do not want to have any dealings with you. 6. If you want me as your ally, you can request an audience and repeat everything just said. Everything you just said in public. Oh, damn. The Inquisition, they can't do that. Okay, that's dogmatic. Drops to one knee. Lord Inquisitor, it would be the greatest honor to swear an oath and loyalty to you to join the ranks of the Inquisition. Oh, dude, could we? Let's do it.
Your zeal is impressive. However, I cannot accept such an oath from you. At least, not now. You will be more useful to the Inquisition in your current position than as a member of my coterie. Nevertheless, this is a gift. A sign that your fervor has not gone unnoticed. Should it remain undiminished, one day this blade will be melted down to make your inquisitorial rosette. Such is the tradition of our conclave.
What? He draws a broad blade from his belt. It is engraved with scripture along its length. He proffers the gilded grip to you. Interrogator's dagger. On a successful hit with this weapon, the target must pass a willpower resistance test with a -30 or immediately move 4 cells away, provoking attacks of opportunity. Ooh. Cool, we can Overwatch hit them. That's pretty cool. Hit and then they go, ah! As if in confirmation of the Lord Inquisitor's words, Iris brings his head to his own rosette. His hand to his own rosette. Nice.
Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
He glances at the Master of Ceremonies, who is beginning to stir. Yay, you gain 210 XP.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, rogue trader.
For the first time during the entire exchange, emotions creep into Iris's face. It looks like someone who is expecting an unpleasant conversation. Nice.
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
You spend the first few hours of your morning listening to the High Factotum's lengthy report on the latest trade exchanges, arrangements, disputes, and countless bureaucratic procedures. From outside the illuminated, tightly closed windows, you hear a muffled sound of Dargonis and its everyday life. The life that has been passing you by lately, as you have been preoccupied with the affairs of your protectorate from dawn to dusk. Clementia whispering, barely contained Sion, once generous Donrock has finished. She pulls out her data slate. Thank you for your report, High Factotum. Your work is highly appreciated both by everyone here and the Adeptus Administratum. Your Ladyship, we are almost done here. We just need to go over the final items of today's agenda that I would like to report to you personally. Say nothing while maintaining bored expression. Next. Truly, the God Emperor has blessed me with diligent subjects. Speak. I lost track of how long I've been traveling Dargonis for the good of Protectorate. Hurry up. I better hear some good news today. Say nothing while maintaining a bored expression. Allow me to pass off on the gifts of your loyal subjects, the high nobility of Dargonis. It goes without saying that every living soul in your protectorate is blessed to serve your ladyship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant as a token of deepest appreciation of your magnanimity towards their esteemed families. Nice. Got mechanical stuff. Okay, we totally skipped some parts. House Gabrai has sent shuttles carrying sacred technology and manufactured parts that can be used to replace old joints and connections with mechanisms. The machine spirits of these devices have been pacified. They are slumbering peacefully as they await your decision on how to employ the capabilities. Nice. In the past cycle, House Drivestem tripled the tithes collected from the house subjects. Your coffers are overflowing, and the governor has expressed hope that his modest gifts will become a symbol of your present and future success with your new status. Nice. Lord Captain, news of the particular import has come from House's intelligence network. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar has rumored to be planning a visit to Footfall. A number of Imperial Navy ships were commandeered by Lord Calcazar, and they are also being scrambled to Footfall. Furthermore, we have received reports claiming that secret messages were delivered to the capital worlds of House Chorda and Winterscale. It is possible that the Lord Inquisitor's call to arms may smother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing an increased number of skirmishes between the ships on neutral systems. I do not doubt that her ladyship Chorda will attempt to sway the Lord Inquisitor to her side, especially since his lordship Winterscale's luck seems to be running out. Riots have broken out on several of his worlds, and yet he has shown no intention of quelling them. Instead, the rogue trader inflicted brutal punishment upon one of his oldest colonies, Vesuvia Secundus, based on allegations of seditious sentiment. Oddly enough, our agents were unable to find any proof of sedition among the populace there. As soon as we have any updates, you will be the first to know, your ladyship. Clementia glances down at her data slate. Lastly, Secretary Sclander has articulated his desire to meet you in private. For security reasons, he has resolved not to inform me of the exact reasons behind this request. She grimaces faintly. The secretary is waiting at the door to your room. He asks that you speak with him at your earliest convenience. Apparently, this matter concerns the security of the entire protectorate. Oh boy. Trouble in development. New quest. Wait for you, Von Valencia's spies. What? Oh, news from the Von Valencia's spy. Okay. With that, please allow me and Master Donrug to take our leave. The Chancellor and the High Factotum offers you their bow. Perhaps the last request will serve as a welcome distraction? Indeed, your ladyship's stay on Dargonis has been rather long. However, your protectorate is now enjoying a period of relative stability that, for the time being, no longer demands your ladyship's personal involvement in its affairs. Glory to the rogue trader. Woo. Seems like things have stabilized. What's around here? Pretty safe. This antique piece of furniture is obviously well cared for. But its surface still covered with a lot of scuffs, scratches, and stains. Traces of the previous rogue trader who sat at this table. Okay. What's all this? Agitator is producing rhythmic sounds, among which a faint ring stands out. This looks like the loading screen. The remains of a plaque can be seen on the frame. Alas, the inscription of completely indistinguishable due to Anna. Okay. Okay, we need to go to our room, it seems. Oh, right here. Oh, excuse me. Ah, your ladyship. Achilles appears uncharacteristically pensive. Might I ask for a few precious moments of your time? Crucial information has come to my attention, however. Please let me first proceed your study as we leave. Study lest we be overheard. If I may, I will get right to the point. After the attack on Dargonis, I focused my efforts on trying to discover how the Xenos were able to launch that devastating raid. According to my findings, the enemies of humanity received assistance from a hidden cell of conspirators. My agents spent a great deal of time tracking and interrogating infiltrators on Dargonis and other Von Valencia's colonies. The results surprised me, to say the least. Achilles pauses to press on his respirator against his burnt lips. Your former master of whispers, Conrad Voitvir. Now we know how he's been able to dodge our spies time and time again. He has technology of enemies of humanity on his side. Thou traitor. My agents ascertained the location of a base where Voitvir have been meeting with Xenos in secret. A station in the system of 100 Dreams Crossroads. The station is allegedly out of commission, abandoned some time ago. That plays into our hands. It is an excellent place to set up an ambush and strike where they least expect it. It's only been 3 cycles since the attack. How are your wounds? So Warfare had a hand on this as well. 100 Dreams Crossroads, was it? Send the world. We are heading out at once. Okay, let's ask about them first. He presses on the Xenos attack. I have been working relentlessly to follow their cold trail. I have no time for rest, but my body is functional. Its condition is beneath your ladyship's notice. So Voidfear had a hand in this. That is hardly surprising. His connection to cultists had already been established. He is to blame for the death of your ladyship, Theodora von Valancius, and he came close to taking your life as well. Another betrayal of the Imperium, this time fraternizing with Xenos. Although such crimes must come as easy to him as getting up in the morning. Okay, let's head over there right now. Consider it done. I will go with your ladyship, for my investigation into this matter has just commenced. Let's go. Hunting the hunter. The agents have picked up a trail on the traitors that helped the enemies of humanity terrorize the Protectorate and attacked Argonis. The mastermind behind the attacks is Conrad Voigtveer, same guy that former Master of Whispers who had betrayed the rogue traitor and her predecessor once before. The intel received by the Inquisition agents will help rid of the Von Valancius dynasty of 2 threats at once. Sounds good to me. Travel to the 100 Dreams Crossroads. The nameless void station where traitors of the Imperium secretly meet with Xenos is situated in the 100 Dreams Crossroads. Kilius Scalander will escort the rogue traitor to the destination point to help eradicate heretics. Let's do it. It's time to get back into action. But I think that may be for another stream, because I need to go eat dinner and I need to get some rest because I'm super tired. Yeah, I know the stream is only an hour and a half, but hey, sometimes I can go for more than 12 hours. Sometimes I just gotta know when to call it. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you, oh wow, dude, they really changed the animation, huh? Now they blink now. That's so cool. But anyways, thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys' time and company. If you enjoy my stream at any point, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see me again. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream. Be safe wherever you are out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.